Kind of what?
You're
You
a little bit muffled, but it's because you're using that microphone.
Oh, it was this better?
no.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay. All right. So basically, I think people are in commercial land right now. So we'll just wait for people to come in.
Okay.
Can you hear that going off whenever we get a notification?
Yeah, but it's not bothersome.
Okay,
Here's
we can
Soma.
silence.
Oh, let's say I can silence it.
Yeah, we'll silence
Hang
it real
on.
quick.
That might make me disappear for a second. Hi, everyone.
Okay. Hello, hello, everybody. So we're just gonna wait for some more people to roll in. Make sure that you give a thumbs up. Let us know the head count here of what's going on. All right. Let's see. Oh. Whoa. The cat's got the zoomies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear us okay? Can you
Hello,
hear us
everyone.
okay? Hey, Jasmine. So we're just waiting for people to come in. You guys can hear us okay? I can hear them both perfectly, but your audio is weird. It's because I'm on this,
Yeah, she has to use
but
the
it's,
headphones to hear us.
yeah,
Yeah, because for some
it's
reason
just
we're
because of this thing.
super quiet for her. We also will
All right.
probably have animal interference.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, Mika. Make sure that you guys are giving that thumbs up when you come in, okay? This is our first podcast. There you go. Hello's got it. 12 already. All right. Well, I mean that's over 10, so let's begin, all right? So welcome to our podcast. We really haven't come up with a name um, with it yet. We may be calling it the Star and the Lantern Tavern Talk, or we could be just what was it? In the Stars with Kate and Haley and Wendy. So it is what it is. So it's between those two. All right. So I said that when I did the podcast, I would start with the astrology, what's going on with the astrology, and exactly how it's going to affect your zodiac. Okay. So today, Pluto moved into Aquarius. It is a big deal. Pluto will be Aquarius for the next 24 years. You will not see this transition for the rest of your life. Pluto is the planet of death and transformation, and Aquarius is about people. So, Aquarius isn't the single person, Aquarius is about humanity, the people in your group. So, this could be about literally about people falling away, people that have been in your life for a really long time. This is basically about relationships turning to shit if they're not true relationships, if they cannot stand the test of time. All right. So, in my notes, what I have is make sure to move forward on your feelings with what's right in your life. Okay. This will not be a mental move. This will be the difference if you're going to stay 3D or move into the 5D. All right. Mercury, the planet of communication and thoughts. All right. This is also including things like travel, trade, technology, and learning. All right. Is trining Chiron. All right. In Aries. So think about your dooms and glooms of your life and it's time to heal them. All right. But you got to heal them to your heart space, not mental. All right. If you are an Aries, this is how it's affecting you this week. A game plan is needed to get ahead, and yours may be outdated. If you are Taurus, all right, really rethink a financial decision. It's not too late to make a different decision. If you are Gemini, be careful not to put your foot in your mouth or you'll be eating crow. Right? This is something apologies won't fix. If you are Cancer, who's bankrolling this trip? All right? Look into details before signing or agreeing to anything because it could be you. Leo, even though it seems like you're not getting the support, it's there. It's just not the big grandiose gestures that you are used to from people. Virgo, all right. Are you poking the sleeping bear? Are you kicking the hornet's nest? Don't worry. They will see that you were right in the end. Libra, make one change, only one, and soon you'll be making many, but it starts with that one change. All right. Don't try to think of the hows or whys. Just do it. Scorpio, make moves one step at a time. There will be cost, but it will be worth it. You're ready for bigger and better things. Saggy, get excited.
Whoop
Big
whoop.
changes are afoot. This can be a move or some radical change. Capricorn, there's possible news of arrival, but don't let insecurities rein its ugly head. You're better at this than you know. You've got this. Aquarius, it's not time.
That's
It's
like,
not going to be fair when you don't get what you want.
try to point at mom.
What?
I don't know what side I am for them.
You're on my side.
I know, but you're
You're
on
on.
this side for me. So I don't
Oh,
know if
you're on
you're
this side for
here
me.
or here to them.
Oh, well, I think we're side by side. I see you side by side.
I know. Well, I'm side by side, but I don't know if you're on my right or my left, or
Oh,
vice
I don't
versa.
know.
Because we're looking
The
at you now. You're on my left.
Yeah, and you're on my right.
Oh, okay. Oh no. See, you're here for me.
Oh, so I gotta go that way. We're backwards.
Yes.
So I gotta go over here. You're over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Aquarius, it's not going to be fair when you don't get what you want, but you'll get what you need. Stay grateful. Pisces, even though it seems like you can't find your stop when riding the struggle bus, all right, your stop is coming, but pay attention or you'll miss it. All right. With the Pluto going into Aquarius, all of the fixed signs will be affected the most. Fixed signs are Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right. So, Taurus, letting go and getting into the new beginnings. Leo, yours is about relationships. If it's unhealthy, it's time to leave it. Scorpio, changes in your personal life, changes in family, drama, and conflicts in home environment. And Aquarius, brand new you, as this is in your house of self. Changes at looks, clothes, hair, and even your personality. All right, so that is the astrology temperature
There
for
you go,
this
mom. Get
week.
a new hairstyle.
Let's try it. I'm gonna shave it all off.
There you go.
I'll go bald. All right. So today's topics, we were going to do free will versus fate versus destiny, and numerology and angel numbers. What are they? How can you do this? And I will help you on this little journey. Okay.
Okay.
So free will versus fate versus destiny. Free will is when the humans make their own choices with no divine intervention. Fate, events of humans, um, the events of humans are changed by other supernatural power. and destiny is events that will happen. Now, I know some people believe in fate and destiny. Some people believe in free will and fate. You can mix match them all. Now, I believe in all three, but it's time for Miss Haley to tell us what she thinks. And then,
Sorry, we're getting comments about the cat chair. I'm just gonna show it off really quick.
oh, yeah, you guys like that new cat chair?
I just
Haley
bought
got
it
that
for
for
Caden
Caden.
because they've been using a kitchen chair this whole time, and I figured it was time for an upgrade. But this part, I thought it was all fake leather. I'm really surprised. This is actually like felt, and like part of the bottom is felt. It's very nice, very high quality. Very happy with it. Let me. I'm in a kitchen chair now, but Kaden went to check on one of our cats because he's been coughing ever since we got home. So I'm trying to
Uh-oh.
make sure he's okay.
Is
Um,
it beans?
no, it's Felix.
Uh-oh. I
Yeah,
wonder what Felix ate that he shouldn't have.
there's no telling. They got into the cabinets. We came home and everything in the cabinets was on the floor.
Uh-oh.
I said we weren't even gone 24 hours, guys. Come on,
I know.
come on. Um, so I too believe in all three. But I feel like I have a little bit of a different outlook on it because to me, which I don't know, you might feel the same way, and I probably feel this way because of you. But I feel like there's certain points in your life that you'll hit no matter what, but how you get there can change. And that's where the free will
Right.
comes in. So like
Yep.
you're always gonna hit point A, B, C, D, but you could hit it like C, B, A, D, or so on and so forth. And that's kind of
Right.
where the free will comes in. So I definitely believe that there's certain things that'll happen in your life no matter what. It's just a matter of the when.
So are
All
we
right. What
considering
about
fate and destiny similar, or how are we describing the difference between fate and destiny?
fate is the events of humans happening by supernatural causes, and destiny is events that will happen because that's your life path, basically.
So fate is more general while destiny is more personal.
Destiny is like a plan to like when you before you were born, your destiny was already laid out
Okay.
for you. Fate is supernatural, perhaps. Like, say you were going to have a car accident, fate may have caused the car accident to not happen.
Okay.
All right. Maybe you were destined to die, but maybe fate intervened.
Okay.
Something like that. Um, and then free will, of course, is just you're on your own. There is no fate, there is no destiny, which a lot of people believe that. I think it's probably more of a, uh, like an atheist view. I would say that we're just on this floating rock, just doing what we want.
Yeah.
So, well,
I
what
do
do you
say
what do you
that.
think, Kate? Yeah, as I said,
I definitely more subscribe to free will than anything. I think that fate and destiny might have some play in it, but I think they're more deciding like themes in your life and directions rather than they are specific events. At least for me personally, I think that a lot of it has to do with free will and your own choice. Because I think it really feels like you can shape your own destiny, but um, like the patterns that you take to get there will differ based on like that's I guess so technically I would also say that I do believe in all three, but I heavily more leaning towards free will because I think that fate and destiny are more things that can determine um kind of like you were saying like with when we are looking at astrology and stuff and how it can determine kind of like themes that's going on in your life while your free will you take that theme and you kind of steer it in the direction that you want to go.
right. So, yeah, I know a lot of people, but basically, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe fate and destiny is more of I don't know if I'm saying this word right, Caden, nuance.
Yeah.
That it's like you say. I think free will reigns supreme. Now, I'm probably going to say it's hand in hand, all three. I think your destiny is from the time you were born to the time that you die. And I think your free will is you meandering on, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then I think fate, though, is you're either going to learn a lesson or you're not. That's what I think. But so I think it's a hand in hand, all three. I think it's constantly at play. I know a lot of people who probably tire out their guardian angels to the max. Made stupid decisions. Not you, Miss Haley. So, everybody, you know me. My name is Wendy. I have the Star on the Lantern Tarot. Haley is this girl right here. She is my daughter, but she is a she does tarot reading, but not heavy.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
typically
raised
Haley
her.
Bug in chat. So if any of you guys have seen Haley
Yes,
Bug, this is me. Hi.
she's a mod. All right, but now Caden is going to be the superstar, and here's why. Caden is a gamer, and Caden.
What does that have to do with
Well,
anything?
here's the thing though. Caden doesn't have the same. Um, you know, Caden's more like no religion, no tarot card readings, no, not really. I mean, he knows about them, but that's not his big play in the world.
Yeah.
Caden, like I said, Caden is more of that free will. He
I
so
would say I'm very
I love I love that Caden is here because he can give me the insight of people who don't think like me, and I know Haley thinks like me because I raised her. So I know how Haley thinks, and we need Caden here as like the even out. Like me and Haley, we maybe get really esoteric, and Caden can kind of calm down and be like, let's stay grounded because y'all are way up in the clouds, and that's not real life. So I'm really glad that Caden's here, and I'm super stoked that we have somebody with Caden's
Well, they
mind
asked the
power
questions, so I wanted to make
and the
sure we
way
got to it.
and the way he thinks. So I'm super glad that he's here. All right. So
We did get a question. So
yes,
Ivo,
I was going to tell you. The questions are not coming up on my phone, so if you see me looking over there, it's because it's on the computer. So
okay,
Haley, you shoot me the questions and please answer them too.
okay. So the first one we got is from Ivo that said, "What about the free will of others placed on us without our consent?"
Free will of others placed on us. See, I don't, but I don't think that it's placed on you.
Yeah,
I
like
think that. Go ahead, Tay.
oh, I was gonna say if you feel like there's others who are influenced and like influencing your free will, like that's still you exercising your free will. It's you doing what other people are telling you to do. You're making that conscious decision. But
Right.
so if you don't want to subscribe to the others, everyone else's free will, then tell them kick rocks and do what you want to do anyway.
Right. Because it's about influencing people, right? It's about influencing people. It's about letting people influence you.
Yeah.
You're doing it to other people too. It's not just people, Ivo, influencing you. It's we have the power to influence other people, you know, especially like as a parent. I influence Haley. I say, if you're not home by 11 o'clock, I'm going to beat your ass. Well, I'm influencing her to make the right decision.
Yeah.
So,
My
I
free
mean,
will
but
has been influenced by fear.
right. And
But
that's
you
usually
also
actually how it goes.
you also do have to remember that free will is kind of on that spectrum of your reaction to things that happen around you. That's what free will really is. Like if free will is anything, it's your reaction to outside stimuli. So it's you reacting to the influences on your day to day because none of us truly go through this all alone. We are all reacting to what others are doing around us. And unless we're just out there in the middle of the woods with literally nobody affecting us, which somebody is the reason we're out there in the middle of the woods. So really,
Yeah,
that's
but
even
even
taken out.
then, like, it's not like human free will, but you have like the animals and like, you could
True.
have like acts of God out there. Like you could have an earthquake come and take you out, or
And it's your reaction to those outside stimuli that
yeah.
shape your free will.
So everything's intertwined.
Yep. That's a good question. Thank you, Ivo. Is there any other questions, hey?
Yep. So Hello asked, so all of the above affect you no matter what you do. Um, which
I think so.
yeah, I think so too. Um, like I said, free will is obviously the biggest. Anything goes. Just because I could decide to go into the bathroom and shave off all my hair, and that's going to make a hard left on the decisions for the next 3 weeks that I do. Mostly people are going to
And if
think that
she
I've lost my mind, but
Right, that's what I was gonna say, and if she went in there and shaved off all of her hair, then people are going to react to her different,
oh,
so that changes things for her. She may lose friends, she may lose her job. I mean, so there that goes. So, and that may be probably fate. Maybe she was fated to
yeah,
go in there and shave her head because maybe she was supposed to lose her job. Like I said, I think, but I am a big nothing is out of coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences at all. I think destiny is what makes things happen. You call them coincidence. I don't call them coincidence. I think that they are meant to happen when they happen to change your path because you're on the wrong one.
yeah,
You're on the right one. You need to follow this. You need to keep going on this. You made the wrong turn at Albuquerque, Bugs Bunny. You need to get back on the right path. Okay. So I'm a big thing about there are no consequences or coincidences.
yeah,
So
There are definitely consequences.
definitely
yes,
consequences.
but no coincidence. What do you guys think about that coincidence?
Um, I don't know. Like, I think if there's like little like silly nuances, like, like if me and my boss come in tomorrow wearing the exact same outfit, we're like, ha ha ha, like I don't think there's any big ripple effect that's going to come from that. But I do think there are some things like you're right that like it's not really coincidence. It was there for a reason. And whatever that reason may be, you'll never really know until probably you look back. But
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree
Mm,
with Haley on that one. I do think that there are coincidences, but I think that you really have to look at the impact of that coincidence to determine whether or not it's fate or destiny or what it is. But that's also coming from me, a person who doesn't necessarily subscribe to fate or destiny near as much. So I understand myself thinking more on the coincidence side of things because I think that there are things that can just kind of randomly happen and happen to coincide. Like I mean, maybe a lot of
But
what's happening in my life would be considered fate or destiny to you, but to me is considered coincidence.
hmm, random. We probably could throw randomization in there, honestly.
well, that's why I said that. I
I
think
mean,
there's a lot of points, in your life where where that's where free will comes in. Like I said, tomorrow I could decide to shave my head, and even though it's not, I still think there's big points that I'll still hit. The little points in between point A and B are now going to be different because I made
right.
a choice that I took the left path instead of the right.
Yeah, I wonder, do you think that things like fate and destiny have to do with kind of what we were talking about with randomness? Like, for instance, like gambling. Do you think that fate and destiny have to do with outcomes of things like gambling?
See, I don't know because I would be under the impression that it is your destiny to be rich at one time in your life or poor or you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
I would believe that if you won big at the gambling casino, it was because you were destined to be rich and have some money sometime in your life. I don't believe that that's. I mean, it could be fate, but I don't know. I guess it could change too.
Yeah.
Because I
Hello
guess,
makes a
well,
good point.
or maybe that fate is whether you're smart enough to keep the money versus be broke as a joke winning. You
Yeah.
know. But go ahead. Hey.
I was gonna say, Hello makes a good point that if it's something that's repeating, then obviously it's a sign, and I agree with that too.
Mhm. Me
Um,
too.
where like yeah, if you're seeing a lot of or there's a lot of the same thing, a lot of a pattern happening, then yeah, that's definitely some kind of sign that either you're on the right track or you got to change something. Now it's kind of hard to tell which one of those is the right answer sometimes, but
I think it'd be easy if you're on the right track. It would be easy peasy. If you're
yeah,
not meant for it, I think it'd be a struggle.
I just worry about people putting um, too much into their fate whenever it does come into things such as like once again, gambling's the only one that I really have like an idea for in this, but when it comes to like finances, some people are putting too much into fate. I think like they know something's got to be good happening for them soon. You know what I'm saying? So then they kind of toy with the strings a little bit too much. Like if they
You mean like
like
so so
if
say
you feel lucky a day, so you go and you buy a whole bunch of lottery tickets, but you don't have the
right.
money to do that. Like
Right, right. Mhm. Yes, I understand that a lot. Yes. Like instead of paying that bill, you took that money and bought a bunch of lottery tickets because you thought you were going to win. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
you end up not winning, and not only are you broke as a joke now, you just lost a lot of money
and you
on
can't
things
pay your
that you don't.
bills. Yeah.
yeah,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So, mhm.
So
yeah,
that I think that some people are putting too. That's what I mean. I just think some people are putting too much into fate and destiny on that. Whenever I think you have to use common sense first.
yeah.
Yes.
On the same
So,
side though, like on the opposite end of that spectrum, like I used like fate and destiny to get me through like a lot of like really hard times. Like anytime I was like a breakup or losing a job or you know things like I was like something this is either like a lesson I have to learn or there's something that I'm needing to gain from this. So like even though it feels like a hardship might be unfair in the long run, it's something that was necessary.
yep. Yeah, for
And
you to learn and grow. Because life is all about, it's not a mistake, it's a lesson.
Yeah.
Life's all about lessons. So,
yeah, and as a person who
mhm.
doesn't subscribe as much to fate and destiny, I can definitely say those situations are harder for me to try and take lessons from. So that makes sense too. That if you are kind of subscribing to those two more than free will, it can kind of be really good, especially for. I mean, I don't want to say coping because I don't want it to sound like it's not real because I think coping is a very real thing that you have to do. But being able to handle something, fate and destiny can really help you try and see the forest through the trees whenever you have a hard time
Right.
seeing it yourself, because free will, a lot of times you're focusing so much on what's right in front of you, you miss the big picture sometimes.
Yep. All right. Was there any other questions? Hey, group.
Yeah. So, Austin asked, does a series of events which started off with a choice, which include an act of fate, destiny, or coincidence, or deja vu, take away the power of your free will? Will it turn out different if you went with a different will? Um,
I think so. I mean, your free will is what put that series of events into place. I guess the question is whether or not you think that your free will choice actually had, like, whether or not your free will in that case actually put that into motion, or if it was already going into motion without you knowing it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can you can you read me the question again? I
yeah.
was
So Austin asked, does a series of events which started off with just a choice but include an act of fate, destiny, coincidences, or deja vu take away from the power of your free will? Will it turn out different if you went with a different will? But I think I do agree with Kaden on that. It's hard to say whether or not that's a random choice or if that was something that was always going to be presented to you and it just happened to fall in your lap at that point in time. Um, because like
Yeah, but I don't think it takes away from the free will. I think that
no,
No.
even if you choose to do something and then there's a bunch of things that happen because you chose the one thing, I still think that you have the choice to choose, you know, other things. Does that make sense? Like you don't have to be stuck on that Ferris wheel forever, you
yeah.
know. I don't think you have to ride that gerbil wheel forever because you made the one crappy choice. I think that, well, I'm going to say probably you will have, I think everybody has a second chance to fix what's broke just because, you know.
Could you read the next thing from Austin real quick?
Yeah, so Austin
Yeah.
asks, so the power of choice is futile. Like what's meant to happen is gonna happen no matter what you decide. And once again, I don't think that's true. I think there is probably certain points in your life that are gonna happen no matter what you do. Like, you're probably at one point in time gonna meet your soulmate. But when that point in time happens, you could meet them tomorrow, you could meet them 3 years from now, you could meet them 20 years from now. You're not gonna know until probably, like I said, until it's hindsight, and you're like, oh, that's what this was.
And I
See, but
also
I'm different.
okay.
I think that no matter what you do, when you do it, how you do it, you're still going to, if it's not meant for you and it just is a detour of where you're supposed to be, you are going to land back where you're supposed to be, no matter what. That's what I think. I don't think that it's like, um, I don't think it's like, okay, this is my thing, and then this, like a tree. I don't think that it's this, and then it's this, and then it's this, and it's this, and then you just go off into oblivion. I think that if it's this, and then it's this, and then there's three forks, and I think eventually, though, if it gets you off to where you're supposed to be, destiny wise, you're going to end up back to the place that you need to be to
Yeah.
finish out your destiny. Go ahead, though, Caden. I'm interested in what you got to say.
Yeah, I was just saying in reference to that because that can sound kind of pessimistic a little bit, which isn't
Meant,
what I'm.
yeah,
It's not what I
yeah,
think we're trying to get across here with
no,
free will sounding futile or anything like that. You have to remember also that earlier when we were talking about free will, it's about reactions to other people and it's about reactions to other stimuli that are happening outside of you. Your choices will still affect others.
yes,
And while your free will may end up getting you to the same point, you have to understand that your free will may affect other people's choices, their free will. And once again, not directly affecting it, they still have choices, but your choices are important in affecting everyone else's choices as well, just as everyone else's are affecting yours.
the
It's
ripple
not
effect,
it's not a one way, it's a back and forth.
right? Yes,
So it's not futile because it's important. Your choice is important even if it's not important for you sometimes.
yep. And remember that if you don't make a choice, that's still a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Even
making
if
a
you
choice is
even if
definitely
you
a
sit,
choice.
even if you sit and you're like, you know what, I'm not making anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm not saying anything, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not putting in my effort, that's still your choice. And you're still going to be going someplace from that choice. You are still going to be going down a path, you know, maybe not a path that you want, but I do believe that that's still going to affect your path.
Yeah.
So any decision is going to affect you and others around you and events. So yeah. Is there
Yeah.
anything else?
Not that I had seen though.
I see some emojis from Austin. I don't know what they
Yeah.
are.
I think Austin's writing one down. He's taking notes. Austin's taking furious notes.
That's my Groot. We just
Yeah.
call him Groot.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Groot.
Groot Broom, but we just call him Broom. Groot, sorry. Groot Boom. Yeah. He's our Groot.
Mm.
All right. So did you guys out in chat, did you guys have any more questions, or do you want to go on to numerology and angel numbers? I can't see chat, so.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're
I'm
watching.
looking.
I think ours is a little bit delayed though, so it might take a second.
Yeah.
Is there really only 2 people in stream? 3? Good gravy. Now, don't lose heart, Haley and Caden.
Oh
This
no,
is
you're
our first
totally fine.
podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Hot spicy. We're not doing readings right now.
Hot
Sorry.
Spicy, this is a podcast.
Yeah.
We're just talking about, right now we're talking about free will versus fate versus destiny. You'd have to backtrack all of that, beginning from the beginning. But the next topic is numerology and angel numbers. So,
Yeah. Listen, I'm still a moderator. Hello, you gotta understand. I'm still
yeah.
locked into chat. Like,
Next topic.
All right. So the next topic is numerology. So what is numerology, you ask? It's the influence of numbers on people. All right. Letters equal numbers. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, so on and so forth. The whole shit and shebang. All right. But some people can use numbers to predict the future. Do you believe that?
yes.
Yep.
Okay. So
Chat.
chat,
Now,
yeah, the whole 6 of you what?
could you explain what you mean though by people use numbers to predict the future, just so that everyone's aware?
Well, yep. So there are 2 ways that you can predict your future. One is called a life path, and one is called the destiny path. So the life path, if you want to know your life path, you are going to add up all of the numbers of your birthday, your month, your day, and your year. So me, I am February 6th, so that'd be 8, 1971. So all of that, I think, is a 2-digit number, and then the 2-digit number, you go to 1 digit. I am a life path 8. So
That's
I don't know,
I'm a life path 8.
because we're both Aquarius, yeah. And then she's a 5, right?
Caden's a Pisces.
Yeah,
No.
I'm a Pisces.
Oh,
But
and you're an 8?
mine is
Okay.
2/22/2000. So it's all 2s and 0s, and it's just 4 2s and 4 0s.
See, in numerology, then you would look up a lot of the 2, what the 2 would mean anyway.
Exactly, because of
2,
how
20,
often it
22.
shows up.
And not only that, but 22 is also called a master number.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Miss Haley, you don't know yours, honey? I think you're a 5. Yeah, go ahead. I think you're a 5, though.
Would everyone like to look at my mutilated bee pin?
BP.
Bee. This used to be a bumblebee, but somebody got under the influence and ripped off all its wings and antennas.
I got bored. Okay.
How do you get the pin part out?
Oh no, it's broken. Do you need me to go get you a new pin?
Hey there.
I'll go get you a new
Hey,
pin.
why don't you? Hey, Caden, why don't you go
Yeah.
to the car and get my pen?
Your pen's mine forever.
Yeah, your pin lives in Springfield
And
now. So,
fantastic.
Sniper Mod Rick asked, so how do you know what your life path number is? I'm fixing to.
Okay,
We're
add
fixing to
up.
break down mine because we don't know mine, right? So let me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get really close to the camera.
Okay. So it's probably gonna be backwards.
Oh, it
Yeah.
probably is, but you can explain it anyway.
Yeah,
So
19.7. So okay. So first of all, so I was born on December 19th of 1997. So do you want to take the month and the date first? So you have 12 and 19, and that is
You don't know 12 plus 19? 31.
thank you.
31. Well,
31.
yep. So
31.
you're
And
gonna add all of
I
the
can't
numbers
do
together,
math.
Rick.
I can't do
Yeah,
math.
I know. I need a calculator. So go ahead.
Yeah,
So
and then you
anyway, Rick, you're gonna add up all of those numbers till it's
yeah,
one digit, and that's
then
your
you
life path.
take right. So you take 1997. So 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7. So that's 10, 19,
26.
26.
You're an 8.
Yep. So now you have 31 and 26, right? So you take 3 plus 1 from the 31, and that's 4. And then 2 plus 6, which is 8. So now I have a 4 and an 8. So then you take 4 plus 8, which is 12.
12. Oh, she's a 3.
Yep. And then so you still have 2 digits. So you got to get down to a single digit. So then you do 1 plus 2 equals 3. And that is my life path number. So
Yep.
just to
Did you
recap,
understand that?
recap. Yeah, my birthday's soon. Thank you, hello. So hi, I'm Haley. I was born on December 19th of 1997. I keep saying 97. 1997. I'm just a child. So I took 12 plus 19 is 31. It's backwards. I'm sorry.
Now
And
I
then
see it
one,
right.
it's backwards for me. Um,
Oh,
Then you have 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7, because that's my birth year. 1997 is 26. But you got to keep adding them down until you get a single digit. So I took the 12 or the 31. So 3 plus 1 is 4. And then the 2 and the 6. So 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So that's still not a single digit. So I had to take 1 plus 2 and got a 3.
right,
So my life path number is 3.
right. So, did you guys want to go over what the life path numbers mean? I mean, because we
Yeah.
can. Not
Yeah,
a
we
big
can.
thing.
Or, if there's anyone in the chat that has a specific one they want to talk about, like we can do that too.
Well,
Or
there's only 9 life path numbers, so we
yeah.
can just probably just just give a little quickie here
Yeah.
Well, there's
about
technically
life.
12.
Yeah, because
Right.
11,
Well,
22, and
but
33.
11 is 2. 1 and 1 is 2, and then
But they have
12 is
specific
3.
meanings to them as well.
Yeah, but I think that on numerology side though that's only dealing with 9 because they don't take any digit, any double everything has to add up to one number, and
Okay,
if it's
maybe.
11,
I'm not 100% versed in it, so I'm not 100% sure.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying if you have a life path 11, it's a 2, and if you have a life path 12, it's a 3.
Yeah.
So
Austin, the Chinese animals, that's Chinese zodiac. That's a different thing. Now we can go over the Chinese zodiac, but that doesn't have to do with numerology or angel numbers. So
now, and that is a subject though that we are going to do later. Is the Chinese zodiac and the Native American zodiac, as long with our zodiac. All right.
yeah, I mean,
So
if like
that
a
is a
zodiac
subject we are
breakdown
going to
is
do.
what you guys want, we can do that. Absolutely.
Yeah. It'll be another podcast though.
Yeah. And then Grace did ask about master numbers, but I think we're going to get to that in just a second. Okay, Grace? So just hang tight.
All right. Yeah, we're going to do master numbers. They're here, like 11, 2, 2.
Okay.
All right. And 3, 3.
Yeah, the video that we watched said that like those were the big three was 11, 22, and 33.
Okay. So let's just yeah. I'm not going to like read this whole thing because it's like a big old paragraph. I'll just give you the highlights. Okay.
Yep.
If you are a life path 1, You are born leader. You are self motivated. You are independent. And you are productively disruptive. I don't know what that means. It says you thrive in a competitive environment. All right. Um, let's see. You are unique in many ways. You are full of creative energy. You like to take risks and step off the beaten path if you're life path one. All right. If you are a life path two, you are a lover, not a fighter. All right. You like to seek harmony and you loathe conflict. You are a detailed person. You like to do the job right the first time. Um, your lifelong lesson as a path number two is setting boundaries. All right. Life path two is all about love. It's about giving and receiving. You are sensitive. All right. You judge yourself too harshly. All right. Life path number three.
It's me.
All right. The communicator. The big word about life path, you're what I call the communicator. Your primary purpose is to develop your sense of creative self expression and emotional sensitivity in whatever you do. Because what we're here to do is never the easiest thing for us to do. You'll experience consistent challenges in these areas of your life. So where to begin? This is something you, as a three life path, will connect with. So many ideas, so little time, right? The three is the number of creativity, and your life is full of ideas galore. You're the consummate entertainer. You excel with. That will read the whole thing.
Yeah, I would. Thank you, robot. Everyone,
Yeah.
this feature
Okay.
guest, robot from whatever website Wendy's on.
And I don't even know how to mute that. So okay. It says though you are a natural writer, actor, counselor, or teacher. Haley likes to write. It says
And she likes to act up.
I like to act a fool.
all right, and one of your biggest obstacles though is your intense self-doubt.
All right, and that's it for me, folks. I hope hope everyone had a good night. I'm leaving.
Wow, it says life path 3 can struggle with depression.
Me?
All right.
Depression in this brain? Crazy. I wouldn't have guessed.
But it says overall you are the life of the party. You're clever, witty, and a clown. Did you not just say you act a fool? Entertaining, and you are good company. And that is true, though. All right. So that's the life path 3. Let's go to life path 4. Life path 4, if you are a life path 4. All right. So this is the organized educator. It's all about developing stability through slow and steady progress. You are cerebral intelligence and a seeker of knowledge. Um, you are a born teacher. You have a sense of humor. You can be very lightheartedness, which means that you have a hard time taking things serious. All right. You have a hard time working through problems of family, though. You kind of take that personal. You like things that are tangible and solid. Honesty is a crucial part for you. Um, you feel most comfortable when you are moving slow and deliberate. All right. Life path number 5. All right. Life path 5, the sensuous freedom seeker. It's all about the adventure in capital letters. Um, you may have an intense life. You like variety and you get bored easily. All right. You want to experience many different ways, sensual and tactical experiences. All right. It's all about your senses. You have high energy and drive. All right. You are the drama queen or king. There's a
Any
wild
Leos
side to
out there?
you. There's a wild side to you. You can be quick to jump in and out of relationships because you get bored. So you're in it for a good time, not a long time. So, um, yeah. Be careful. Your warning is be careful of seeking constant sensual stimulation. All right. That is your downside. That is your warning. Life path 6. The nurturing visionary, what you're called. You lean towards more love and marriage, and but you don't necessarily choose to be a parent. Hmm, that's kind of weird. People come to you for help. You are like a magnet for drama.
Well, that could be like the person who's like the mom of the friend group,
Yeah.
not
Yes,
necessarily the mom.
exactly. That's what it said too. Being a mom to like coworkers and stuff, because they like to nurture, but they don't want to nurture their own kids. So
Which
yeah.
valid.
You dislike being called the responsible one. Um, it says you're brilliantly creative, and you must find ways to use your creativity constructively. All right. You are extremely musically gifted, and you are artistic. You are a visionary. You see the bigger picture, and you can't understand why others can't. You are the connoisseur of beauty. Am I saying that right?
Connoisseur.
Connoisseur? Yeah, of beauty. You seek to beautify the world. You are the person that if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. All right. Life
Okay.
path.
I'm gonna pause you just for a sec. Because we have a little bit of a discussion in chat that I wanted to touch base on.
Oh,
Because
sure.
people are talking about the difference between master number and um the life path number, because we have one that's saying that 11, 22, and 33 are the master numbers, and so if you get those they don't change, versus like you were just saying, like if you got 22 you would add the 2 plus 2. I think that is just a slight difference of opinion. um I think if you have a master number, there's probably a little bit more to the life path, because I think there's a little bit more of a breakdown to it. So do you think that you could be like a master number 22 and still a life path 4?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I do too.
Let me.
So
What's the difference between master numbers? Hang on. We'll break that down.
yeah, we're gonna break it
And
down for you right now, live here on the podcast.
let's see what Google AI says.
Oh
Stupid
gosh.
fucking thing. Yeah, I know.
Google AI said I
All
should
right.
eat
It
rocks.
says,
It just says gonna
yeah.
tell you to eat
Okay.
rocks.
Well, no, actually, it just said what Haley just said. A life path number is a single digit number. So you do have to add up your master numbers to get your life path number. Okay. Now, it says while master numbers are specific double digits that are considered to have a heightened visionary outlook to the past numbers. It's exactly what Haley just said.
Okay.
All right? It's exactly what Haley just said.
So in that case, a 22 would be a specific kind of life path 4,
Right,
and an 11 would be a specific kind of life path 2, and
right.
then 33 would
And
be
a 33 would be a 6, and a
yeah.
44 would be an 8. Yeah.
I think it's only the first 3.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
ever
I
see
don't know.
44 included, which is interesting because I mean, I understand 55 because it stops at 9, but I don't know why 44 is never included.
I don't know because that's a life path 8.
Yeah.
But this says 11, 22, 33, etc.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, the ones that we
I'm just
saw only
saying.
showed it as the first 3, but I guess so. Like I
Yep.
could see it being both. I mean, they're all just numbers in the end. Like we are ascribing meaning to them. And whether or not you believe in that meaning, they are just numbers. So we're just trying to follow the rules of the number system.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think one of the podcasts though is the 12 laws of the universe, and I do believe that does fall into one of the laws of the
Yeah.
universe. There's 12 laws. Like law of attraction, law of one, law of destiny, law of this, law of that,
Yeah.
law of if you pick your boogers and eat them, you know, there's a
Yeah.
lot of that.
Yeah, that one's
Don't do it.
important to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Life path
Hang
7.
on. I'm gonna touch on one more thing. Weena, I don't know.
Why not?
W
Why not?
Okay, Weena.
Why
Okay.
not?
Okay, she got it now. I was gonna say, I think it's just a matter of opinion. Numerology and astrology and all of that has many different interpretations. So I think a big thing is just taking whatever resonates with you and what feels um like
Right.
what that's what you need to do.
Yeah, there is no rule book.
Yeah. Yeah. There's really not a whole lot of right or wrong answers unless you believe the 13th zodiac sign. That I'm sorry, you are
Oh
wrong.
my gosh, let's not get into that.
If you're the Opetatus, I don't know what it's called.
Ocharian.
Yeah.
Ocharian or something like that.
Sorry. We don't subscribe to that here.
I'll never subscribe to that.
but but okay.
All right.
On to life path number 7 cuz Lucky was asking about it. So Lucky, if you're listening, this is for you. And any other 7s we have in chat.
All right. So life path 7 is called the analyst, the analyst, sorry, the analyst, and or the spiritual seeker. It says you were born to learn to have faith in yourself and others. All right. There are a lot of spiritual energies surrounding you, so you need to have a strong spiritual base. You excel as a philosopher, uh, analyst, or researcher because you always are seeking the truth and knowledge, and you love mysteries. Um, you are intuitive. You may feel like you're out of place in the world. All right. It's just because you are on a different wavelength than other people. You are bright, intelligent, and intense. You are good with technical problems at writing and discovering things. Um, you're all about that data, knowledge, and research. But on the other hand, you're constantly receiving intuitive data that you can't qualify or quantify, and it may scare you. Um, you either are blocking or suppressing your intuition when you get scared of something that you don't understand. So you're really good about that. I would be very mindful of things that you don't understand, not letting it scare you per se, but maybe prompting you to learn more about the things that scare you. All right. You are psychic, but you have to stay grounded. All right. You can't refuse to ground. Um, and you may find yourself alone a lot. All right. It says meditation is imperative. So you do need to meditate, no matter if that's sitting down, walking, exercising. You do need to sort your thoughts out, all right? Because you are very mental. You're not so much emotional, but you are very mental. All right. Life path 8.
This would be both me and Wendy.
Yes.
Or I think you both are on this side.
The boss and manifester. He's the boss. I'm the manifestor. No, I'm just kidding. All right. All right. This is about life path. Life path 8 is managing personal relationships with power and money. All right. This path is about establishing and building financial security. The life path 8 seeks freedoms that come from being financially stable.
Which is
Hmm.
something that me and you've actually talked about extensively between just
Yes.
us.
Yep. It says our drive is centered on money in one way or another. It usually comes from intense love hate relationships with money. I can see that. um, life 8, life path 8 isn't easy. All right. It says you're meant to use your power, influence, and authority and control to make positive differences in the world. You're guaranteed to have big authority issues early on in life and possibly all your life. This path is intense and demands a great deal of discipline, wisdom, and fortitude.
I can see that.
We often experience difficult childhood experiences. Yep. Um, the mantra for the 8s are step up or get stepped on. Once you accept that that's your life meaning for success and achievement, the real work begins. You have excellent executive and entrepreneurial skills. The key for you is to think big and find the right processes and people. That's us because we are podcasting together now to support you in your enterprises. All right. Your ethics will be tested again and again and again and again and again. So, all right. Um, the number 8 is the amplifier. All right. The 8 vibration provides the energy to which to achieve financial abundance through uh, concerted effort, ethical conduct, and attention to your higher purpose. So, what is your higher purpose? Life path 8. All right, life path 9.
Hang
If
on,
you are
pause.
a life path. Yep. Pause.
Because Sniper Mod Rick said, okay, being my birthday is February 16th, 1966. There's 3 6s, and that date is the sign of the devil. You're gonna add them together, Rick. Don't look up the six. If you got 666, you got to keep adding. You got to get down to one number. So don't think about that. It has nothing to do with you.
Not only that, but 666 is not the sign of the devil. That is the dark side taking the power away from humans. Just like 13 is not a bad number. 13 is actually a very lucky number, but because the higher ups that know that 13 is a great number for you to be manifesting and doing spell work under, they're going to tell you don't do anything with the number 13. Actually, the 13 is a very powerful number, and the number 666 is actually the number for humans. It is our number. They just took it because they don't want you in your power as a human. 666 is actually the human number. All right. So 666 is not the number of the devil. No,
Yeah. So
it
you're
is not.
okay, Rick. I promise.
Yes. It's actually you being in your power as a human. All right. So keep adding all your numbers, Rick, until you get one single digit. Keep adding.
You
Okay.
should be.
All
I
right.
think
Life.
this one's Rick. I think we're on 9, which should be Rick.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Rick, this one's
All
for
right.
you.
Life path 9 is the humanitarian, which is kind of weird because that's actually the Aquarius thing. All right. So life path 9 is the most evolved in numerology and has one of the strongest vibrations because it contains qualities of all of the other numbers, right? 9 is the transposable number. It says you are definitely reincarnated. Definitely. You are a wise old soul. You are reincarnated. Um, you need to focus fully and completely on letting go and surrendering and on gaining and acting upon higher spiritual principles, however you define them. All right. You have a strong inclination to follow something you believe in, and you'll pursue this with great ambition and drive. You are authentic regarding for humanitarian, being humanity. Sorry. All right. So your goals usually involve serving others in some way. So I'm going to say if you are not serving others in some way, you are not into your full potential. And that's probably some of your blockages as far as even chakras, which we are going to do chakras later too, as one of the podcasts. But this is probably a spiritual block if you are not serving others as a life path 9. All right. You need to listen to your intuitive inner voice. It will become crystal clear when you clear the mental clutter.
Oh,
Say
yeah, that's a
that
tongue
9 times,
twister.
guys. Crystal clear when you remove your mental clutter. Um, yeah, it's about learning how to give and how to receive. Um, putting others first. It's going to be hard, all right? Because you're not going to want to do it all the time, but it's about putting others first and being an active listener. Your higher purpose is to inspire others with your compassion for humanity. You are an element which you're inspiring others by your example, not by what you say. All right. You would be a successful entrepreneur or business person if it's something that you are wholeheartedly passionate about. This can't be a half-ass thing. You got to be all in or all out. All right. And it says you hold the constructive elements of all of the other numbers in numerology, which means that you hold all of the challenging elements as well. The warning here is to take care not to live in the past. Move forward as you gently release yesterday, live today, and embrace tomorrow. All right, that's 9. Now let's go into 11, which breaks down to a 2. And it does say that. All right. It says, if you can read that,
Yeah, 11
11,
dash
2.
2.
All right. So you are supposed to add the two together. But this is just as an 11. Okay. If you have the masters numbers 11, 11, 22, 33, so on and so forth, 44, it says you need to be aware of the attributes of the core number, which is 2, 3, 4, right? All
It'd be
right. You
246.
Yep, 246 and an 8,
Yep.
44, 8, and double the intensity. So that's just it. You have to double the intensity, which means if there's rough patches, there's even more rough patches. And if there's good things that you're good at, you're even going to be exceptional at them, right?
Yep.
All right, it says your special mission on top of the mission as the regular primary number is to recognize and use your creativity, intuition, and healing abilities for the benefit of all. All right. Um, so it says, remember, if you're a double 1, which is about leadership and confidence, then this is about being a CEO. You know, your confidence is going to be extra, You're going to be the boss. You're going to be the president. You're going to be a senator. It's something about that. Okay. Um, and if you're two, this is about harmony and love. So the special challenges is loving without condition, you know? Um,
Sorry.
yeah, it's about being artistic, creative, and inspiring, especially so. Like, you may be trying to sell art at the local gallery when you should be putting your art for the whole world to see, you know? This is not being creative in small ways. This is being artistic and creative and musical in big ways. Writing down that masterpiece on the piano and actually getting a CD and sending that shit out for free to people and let's until they buy your record or something, you know?
What you looking for, Haley?
So,
Rick is confused on what
okay.
What number Rick is?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do the math really quick.
Yeah, you can keep talking. Haley's just gonna jot it down real quick.
Yeah, well, I mean that's it. That's just your master numbers. Your master numbers is your life path number. So wait until we do destiny path because we're not done. Um, so you're 11, you're 22, you're 33, you're 44. Your master numbers does mean something. It's just an intensification of your single digit number. Okay?
Okay.
So hang on. They're gonna help Rick here. Rick Winus says Rick's a 4.
Yeah, Rick is a 22-4.
But hang on, because you got
Well, he's a 22, and it adds to a 4. Yeah.
1 plus 4s. Yeah, 13. Yeah. So yeah, Rick, you're both a 22 and a 4.
So your master number is 22, but you're a life path 4. Yep. All right, Rick.
Something that I wanted
So
to.
you're gonna.
Oh, sorry. You can continue.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to talk about something for people like I will even say myself before I started looking into this a little bit. People that kind of think numerology is ridiculous sometimes, because people do think that about some of these things, but um, it's no different than. Have you all heard of have you two heard of like the Enneagram test?
Yeah, or like Meyer Briggs.
Yeah, like
And like things
Myers-Briggs.
like that. Yeah.
You're ascribing numbers to personality traits, strengths, and weaknesses. It's the same thing. Just because you didn't take it's just changing the method of getting your number, basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, if you think about it, numerology is a very basic thing. This is just the general way that numerology is accepted. Enneagram could be a more correct way for you. It could be different things like that. And they could both be right, too. They could both be correct for you. I just wanted to point
And
out
well,
other ways that people use numerology and probably don't even realize it.
it's true. But remember that everything is numbers. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything is numbers. The universe was made from numbers.
Yep.
And you can look that up. It's there's a term for it, but I can't remember. The spiral.
The
And
Fibonacci
then
sequence.
it's about yes. So the universe is numbers. Even music is numbers.
Yeah.
Because you have an A, you right? You have A sharp, A flat, B sharp, B flat, C. Numbers. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. It's all boils down to numbers. Numbers, frequency, and vibration. Now, just to confuse you, there is a destiny path.
Yeah,
And
that's
how
with
you
your name,
calculate
right?
yes, how you do your destiny path is you get your whole name,
Let me start mine.
you assign your letters to your name, and then you add that up, and that is what you call a destiny path. This is not your life path. This is something you're going to have. A lot of times you're going to have a different number. All right. Now, if you're married, you can go by your maiden name and your married name. So, because not all the time did you have your married name. Like for me, until I got married and I became a Williams, right? I was Wendy Sue Keller. I was that life path for that time. And then I was a Williams, which made me that life path, destiny path, sorry, for that amount of time. And then I became a Porter, which gave me a destiny path for that amount of time. And now I'm a Webb, which gives me my destiny path now. So that is totally different than your life path. So you're going to write your whole name down.
You do include
And
middle name, right?
um, yep, and middle name. Yep. So you're going to write your whole name down. And remember, A is 1, B is 2. So I'll show you the chart for that, because I know that's probably going to be a lot for you to try to remember. So let me show you the chart for that. One moment.
Sorry, it takes a while to figure out.
Yeah, that one will take a while to figure out. So, all right. All right.
Um, Lina, for your soul contract, I think you do your name again, but you take out the vowels. I was researching it, and now it slips my mind because I wasn't wise and did not take notes about my research. Because I was like,
So, what's it called, Haley? We'll
soul
research that.
contract number.
Okay. We'll go over that. How to calculate that.
Yeah,
We'll
and
go over
then
that, hon.
another thing I want
Yeah.
you to know, because I want to look into it and see if there's anything from it. Lisa says
Okay.
both their life and destiny number are 8, so I want to see if there's any significance and if it is the same number.
I mean, they're
Okay.
definitely
Yeah,
eight.
we'll go through them. We'll go through them and read, and then see if
Okay.
that coincides with what the life path, if that's the same thing as your destiny path. I wouldn't say that it would be the same thing. So, but
Okay.
we'll go through all of that and get your 1 through 9s. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. All right. Let me get you the chart here.
All right. Hope everyone brought their pen and paper.
Yeah, this one's gonna take a little bit for you. All right. Let's change. Let's do this.
You doing your married name or your unmarried name?
Unmarried name.
Unmarried name. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, I mean, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so
Right.
just using a website. Hello, you're iconic. I just want you to know that. If I wasn't using my phone to stream, I would
Yeah,
probably do
and
the same.
Haley will be doing it
Yeah.
in
Well,
just a second when I give her my phone.
so anyway, so A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, E is 5, F is 6, G is 7, H is 8, I is 9, J is 10, K is 11, L is 12, M is 13, N is 14, O is 15, P is 16, Q is 17. Everybody should
That's
know
your
that
full
one.
name?
R is
Oh, I get
18,
you.
First, middle, last.
S is 19, T is 20, U is 21, V is 22, W is 23, X is 24, Y is 25, and S is 26, or Z, sorry, Z is 26. So you're going to just add up all these numbers, Lisa Ann. Yep, you're going to take all of that and add it up. All right. I think I'm a 5. Honestly, I think I'm a Destiny Path 5, but we're going to look up what they are, what they mean. Okay.
I'm gonna say I'd
We are
recommend
going to look
googling
up.
it and writing it down as we're going through the numbers.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mm,
Poor Beaver.
no, I don't know what's going on with him.
He probably ate something he shouldn't have.
Well, he is kind of stupid. D E.
Are you still there, Wendy?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
here.
I
I'm
just
looking
couldn't
up
see you
destiny
moving.
path numbers. Do what?
I said I just couldn't see you moving for a second.
Yeah, I was just like I said, I was just looking up my destiny path numbers. Seeing if they're the same thing. Excuse me. I don't know why I have a cough all of a sudden.
Felix is giving it to you.
Felix, you fucker. Kidding.
All right, so something cool that happened with mine is my middle and last name both got me to an 11, which was a 2. And then my last one was a 2 because it added up to 11. So I got 3 11s in that.
So you're okay. Well, I mean, you're like right. You're still 2.
Yeah, still 2. Cadence a 9.
Okay. Let's. I'm seeing if what's going on here. It's being douchey for some reason. Ouch.
All right. So while you do that, I'm going to explain this to the chat.
Uh huh.
So
Yep.
here's my math, everybody. So my first name is Haley, Hley. So H is the 8th letter, A is the first letter, L is the 12th letter. Can't read my own handwriting. E is the 5th letter, Y is the 25th letter. That equaled 51. 5 plus 1 is 6. My middle name is Anne, so it's 1 plus 14 plus 14. A is the first letter. 14's ends the 14th, ends the 14th. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then my last name, same thing. P is the 16th letter. O is the 15th letter. 8 R's. So you add that up. Don't come in here coughing on me, actually. Um,
You
so
ain't
and then I
talking to me.
took no, I'm talking to Felix. So then I
I
took my
know.
6, my 2, my 2. So 6 plus 2 is 11.
No, it's not. It's 10.
It's 10. Then I'm a 1. I can't do math.
Yeah, but you're explaining it, so keep going on. You're still
Okay.
explaining it,
Well,
right?
6 plus 2
Yep.
plus 2 is 10, everyone. For groundbreaking news, this is just in. 6 plus 2 does equal 10. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So I'm actually a life path 1.
So scratch what we said about it being interesting.
I mean, I still got 2 11s.
Yeah.
I'm just not as cool.
I'm just making sure my phone is charging. Okay.
You're good.
Can
All right. So while you guys are figuring this out, let me tell you your destiny path is, okay? If your destiny path number is 1, you are the leader. It's all about leadership. You hold yourself to high standards and exhibit traits like perfectionism, ambition, passion, and confidence. Your destiny revolves around rising to the top in your chosen field. Miss Haley, you are a natural leader, innovator, and a boss in your endeavors. Your challenges, all right? Burning the candle at both ends. Excess stress and pressure can become issues if you take on more than you can handle. All right. All right. Destiny number 2 is the harmonizer. Your focus is on bringing people together. You possess qualities like compassion, wisdom, non-judgment, and self-awareness. Your mission in life is to calibrate and foster harmony among individuals. To you, life holds a higher purpose, and you thrive when working for a cause or serving others. However, you may sometimes grapple with codependency, all right, or the need for self sufficiency. Learn to stand independently, all right. Life, destiny number three is the authentic. It says destiny number three individuals are all about discovering their unique calling and helping others to do the same. They are on a quest to find their niche, 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 niche,
Niche.
niche, by
Yeesh.
living authentically and passionately and doing what they excel at. Traits for a three is healing, wisdom, inspiration, honest, witty, and being positive. People perceive you as unique and at times eccentric. All right. Destiny number four, the builder. If your destiny number is four, your life is dedicated to serving others and creating a lasting, valuable legacy. You possess a strong desire to establish a robust foundation and ensure long term stability. This is about family, relationships, finance, and work.
Hi, Dan.
You like stability, huh?
Oh, Dan has joined us.
Oh, hey, Dan. You are about stability, order, security, practicality, and usefulness. People see you as stoic, systematic, hardworking, trustworthy, and self sacrificing, even on in the very excessive thing to do that. Your ambition is about empires, homes, businesses, legacies, and family. Um, your determination is commendable, but can sometimes lead to rigidity, being rigid,
Rigidity.
yeah, and perfectionism. All right, so don't be that perfectionist prick. All right, abracadabra, no perfectionist prick. All right. Destiny number five, the adventurer. Uh, Destiny number five is all about the adventure and embracing life's diversities. You're naturally, um, you naturally possess traits like adaptability, progressiveness, independence, being fearless, and originality. Life is an exciting journey. Life is a highway, and you want to drive it all night long. All right. So you aim to explore and experience everything life has to offer. What?
Felix just bit the fuck
What?
out of me.
Oh, Felix did?
Yeah, I had him. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but oh my gosh. If you did, sorry. I don't know what's I was loving on him. You just you'll have to go back and watch that.
What did you bite ya?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh. Because I was trying to be quiet because you were talking.
All right,
But
hang on.
yeah.
I gotta watch it. I see him in your lap. Let's see.
Yeah, I like it was not that long ago.
Now he's on the table. Is
Yeah,
this when his tail is in your face?
yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
like
Yeah, here he is. Here he is. He's climbing down. Oh! Yeah, he bit you. Good
yeah.
gravy. Damn cat. All right. So we are on five. Okay, it says you march to the beat of your own drum. You resist conformity and restriction. Your intelligence also often leans towards philosophical and spiritual. All right.
All right. Pause real
Destiny
quick
number 6. Okay.
because Lisa keeps saying
Yep.
she has 26 numbers in her name. Lisa, you got to break them down. So you got to add up all the numbers in your first name, your middle name, and your last name, and then get that final number by adding up what you get from the top three. Okay. So,
All
um,
26 all 26 letters.
yep, all
You have to
26
add
letters.
them. You have to add them until you have one
Okay.
number.
I just want to
Then
make sure
that's
you,
your
because you
destiny.
kept saying you got 26,
Okay.
and I'm confused on why you keep saying that. But so I just want to make sure that was clear. You just gotta, yeah, break them down.
She probably like, do I have to? I have 26 letters in my name. It's
Okay.
not like Lisa Ann. It's not like Lisa Ann Tote. Like, I have too many letters. Okay. Destiny number 6 is the nurturer. All right. So individuals with the destiny number 6 are dedicated to creating a nurturing environment. You naturally possess qualities like nurture, care, moral values, diplomacy, and thoughtfulness. People view you as tactful and comforting. All right. And they often seek you for guidance and support. It says your life is heavily centered on relationships, and you frequently find yourself responsible for the well being of others. Avoid codependency, and setting personal boundaries
She's gagging. Put her outside.
is essential.
Put her outside. Put her
All
outside.
right.
Put her outside. Put her outside. Sorry.
Freya, Freya,
Put her outside.
outside, Freya.
Hang on.
Uh, Life Path 6, it says you're the type of person others want to have in their life. Destiny number 7 is the seeker of knowledge. If you have a 7, if you are destiny number 7, life revolves around the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. You naturally possess analytical, curious, wise, contemplative, and spiritual traits. You are the ultimate truth seeker, always delving into profound questions. You need to balance solitude with connections. All right. While you require time for introspection and exploration, you also need opportunities to connect and bond with others. Right? Optimism is essential for you. Destiny number 8 is the agent of power. If you are destiny number 8, your life purpose is all about wielding power for the greater good. True power is seen as a responsibility rather than a shield, requiring you to utilize to benefit others, not just yourself. You exhibit traits like restlessness, directness, charisma, confidence, and hard work. This is about your success and wealth, but it's crucial to understand that wealth isn't merely personal gain. Resisting greed, corruption, and selfishness is essential, as these temptations may persist you to ascend to higher levels of power selfishly, all right, not for the greater good, all right. Your ultimate goal should be to create a lasting, life changing legacy that impacts others and yourself. All right, destiny number 9, the idealist. Individuals with destiny number 9 are deeply connected to a higher consciousness and driven by idealism. You naturally possess creativity, spirituality, romanticism, selflessness, and strong opinions. You radiate a powerful presence, sorry, and passionately advocate for your beliefs. So definitely standing up for yourself. However, you may grapple with the perception that others don't listen or understand you, potentially leading to feelings of resentment or isolation. Your journey involves learning to love yourself and appreciate others without attempting to change them. Maintain an open mind and embrace continuous learning are essential for your path. All right. Your life path guides you from confusion and chaos to clarity and purpose. You are here to reach your highest potential. and become the best version of yourself. Your mission is to inspire positive change in the world by sharing your perspective and wisdom.
She's okay.
All right, master number 11. Your life purpose is about healing through creativity. All right. You may often feel torn between wanting to lead and follow or stepping into a spotlight. All right. And hiding in the shadows. So this is about, being able to do both. Sometimes you need to retreat and sometimes you need to shine, and you need to know when to do that. Okay. Um, be careful with self doubt or imposter syndrome. If you are a master destiny number 22, your duties sometimes clash with your desire for a quieter life. However, your journey leads you to utilize your practicality for larger enterprises, constructing tools, services, products, and platforms that serve the greater purpose. Your life purpose is to bridge the gap between spiritual and material worlds, providing tangible solutions that uplift humanity. If you are Master Destiny number 33, your destiny is nothing short of healing and saving the world. You are a visionary, truthful, loving, inspiring, and compassionate. Your mission revolves around becoming a powerful healer and bringing light and unity to the community or your corner of the planet. You may struggle with the weight of the burdens you place on yourself, but this is the integral part of your path. Your life's journey guides you from being popular and well liked to healing and leading for the greater good. Your destiny involves inspiring positive change and making a lasting impact on the world around you.
It's not comfortable. I'm sorry.
All right. So that does take care of your destiny path and your life path. All right. So let's look up soul contract number. I don't know what that is. So, soul contract number and how to calculate it. All right. Hang on. Yep. Okay. So to find yours, it's called a soul urge number. Soul urge number. It's write out your name without. Hang on.
Come here, Bria.
No, it's the same thing. Soul contract. Hang on. It's a name calculation. Hang on.
I'm sorry.
Well, Haley, I don't know where you found that because mine doesn't say to eliminate the vowels.
Okay, there was one that we were watching about that said to take out the vowels. So I don't know which one that is. So that's okay.
Oh, this one says soul number is calculating by adding the vowels only. Are you
Oh,
sure you just didn't misunderstand?
I might have.
Hang on, let's look at that. Soul contract number. Hang on, guys. One momento, please. One momento.
Stop bleeding.
It says the soul number um, represents your real personality. The you that you know better than anyone else. All right, let's see how to do this. Yeah, it's only the vowels in your name. It's only the vowels. So add up the vowels in your name, Haley. That's what
Okay.
it is. Only the vowels. All of the vowels in your name. No consonants. Right?
Yeah, consonants.
Consonant. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking like a continent. Um, so, anyway, see here. So, that is your soul contract number. It's just adding up the vowels in your name. Try to see if there's a link about how to do that. Hmm.
Is it not just with like the numbers again?
Yeah, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different again. So let's see. Soul number calculate or soul number.
Okay, it's fine.
Hang on, guys. I'm trying to find your chart that will give me your soul contract number meaning.
She's okay. I think she just bumped her mouth. Why did you get in here? It's not all about you, Ellie.
Let's see. Hang on, guys. I'm a looking. I'm a looking. Oh, it's also called your heart's desire number. Who knew? And Y is considered a vowel, by the way,
Okay.
in this. So if you have a Y in your name, it is considered a vowel.
Okay, so yeah.
All right, I got a chart here. Are you guys? Do you guys want to do the soul urge number chart? Is that okay? You guys ready for that? I got it.
Yeah.
You guys want? Are you guys ready? All right. Let me put that vowels only. Okay. All right. So if you are a soul contract one, all right, this is about independence and self sufficiency. It is a sign of a great leader. All right. This is about somebody who is unafraid to make difficult decisions. The challenges is a strong leader requires a loyal following. Your enthusiasm is infectious, and your commitment inspires others to action. However, you may come into conflict with people who don't like being led. If your soul number is one, you may also have a competitive streak, which you may need to tame. All right, soul contract number two. Do sad movies make you cry? Do you often switch off the news? If you've done the calculations and you are a soul two, you are a sensitive and emotional soul. It says your greatest desires is to feel secure and comfortable. While you may sometimes despise your sensitivity, hiding behind it is a waste of time. You have a powerful intuition, and you need to learn to trust it, and you need to learn to stand up for what you believe in. Soul, soul contract three. Are you drawn to art forms that involve words? Are you an actor, writer, singer, or poet? Then this is for you. You are a born entertainer, and people love you for it. But you need to learn to express your deeper thoughts and feelings, and you can do so through art. Thanks to your talents and charisma, you have all the makings of a truly successful life. However, you need to anchor yourself with hard work and discipline if you want to succeed. Soul path or soul contract number four. Hmm. Do you prefer order to chaos? Do you crave stability and dislike sudden change? Do you feel great satisfaction when working towards the goal? Then this is your path number four. You lead by example, all right? And you show the hard work for others to see. You approach any situation from a logical, measured, and practical viewpoint. This makes you the rock for any enterprise. But be careful not to make your partner or children feel inhibited by your desire for structure. All right, soul contract number five. Um, your soul contract is to learn and explore as much as possible. You are charismatic and your enthusiasm is infectious. You might be interested in traveling and exploring new career paths. The main challenge of your soul contract is to face your fears. Though you may have many friends and admirers, you may still be experiencing more fear in your life than they do. You need to explore. Um, your need to explore can also manifest in negative ways, such as drugs, shopping, and sex. Whether in relationship or work, routine and commitment tend to scare you, but you have all of the makings of success. But you have to have discipline. Soul contract six. This is about harmony, balance, and diplomacy. You have a close and loyal friend circle. Caring for the well being of your friends and family is your driving force. When tempestuous feelings arise, you prefer to hide them with a sweet smile. You are very giving and generous towards the loved ones, but this gives you meaning. You may lose sight of your own needs and wants to fulfill those of others. So don't forget yourself. You can't give from an empty cup, right? You have the need to be appreciated, and you are full of good advice, and many will seek you for that. All right, soul contract seven. You detest beliefs that are based on thin air. You need tangible evidence before believing anything. Your analytical mind allows you to delve deeper into issues than other people might. You are on a constant path of self development. You may even be looking to attain enlightenment. You always seek the truth. You will question everything. You need to have a partner who gives you space and independence. All right. You don't be needy. All right. Don't be the negative needy Nancy. Soul contract 8. This is about money, legal matters, power, and wealth again. Did you want me to pause?
No. You said
Okay.
don't. I'm the 7, and you said don't be needy. So I turn around with Decade and like,
All right. You may experience more hunger for attaining success than other people. Your soul urges are to gain mastery over the physical world. However, in the pursuit of attaining material wealth, you may lose sight of the bigger picture. Through your drive and ambition to succeed, you can also push to take extreme actions. Even though you're good at making money, you may also be prone to losing it just as fast. You must find balance between ambition and happiness. Soul contract 9. This is about global consciousness. Isn't it always with the nines? You might be driven by serving others to the detriment of your own needs. All right. This allows you to see things from much broader perspective than others might when you use your mental clarity. The vibrational energy of a 9 is very strong, but it may sometimes overpower you to be more selfish. As a result, you may be more idealistic, generous, not generous, and selfish. Important aspects of your destiny are associated with going on an inner journey. This involves self-analysis and attaining important inner realizations. If you harness the full potential of your heart's desire number, you will leave the world a better place. If you are an 11, okay, this is about unique spiritual journey in a lifetime. This is about your sense of morality. You have a strong intuition, and it will help you understand the fleeting natures of the physical world. You are part of the bigger picture. Um, Soul contract 22. You will leave a mark on this world in some way, but that is totally up to you how. This may be a financial world, and it may be spiritual, and it may be political. This is about the power and intuitive understanding of the heart's desire. Um, but, all right, it also has a practical aptitude of the number 4, which these qualities make a potent mix. Your path may not always be an easy one, but it has huge potential, and with that comes huge responsibilities. People will hold on to you and hold you up to scrutiny, either out of admiration or envy. All right, but don't let that hold you back. If you are a soul contract 33, this is the master teacher. This is being very loyal and understanding. This is the attentive listener. You always try to see the best in people and forgive easily. Um, your abilities may not fully manifest until you reach the age of 35. Life is calling you to step into a leadership position, and it will enable you to serve the world. All right. So that is that, and that is enough reading for me. I feel like I'm in school. All right. So, but our next thing is angel numbers. So, angel numbers are repeated numbers that give you information to the viewer as to what's happening in your life at that time. So, when you see 111, 222, 1122, 1111, 444 is my big one. I see 444 a lot. Now, I'm not going to read what that means, but that is telling you at the time that you see it, 1515, okay? At the time that you see it, you need to look it up because it is it is like your higher self, your angels, your guardian angels, whatever, your spirit guides, trying to give you a message at that time. So make sure that you are paying attention to repeated numbers, um, because they do mean something, even if it's not 444. It can be 2121. It can be, like I said, um, what's 1513 is an angel number. You can look it up. All right, if you see 1513, it's literally any number though in a pattern sequence that you're seeing more than probably 3 times a day. All right, like I said, mine's 444. I don't really see anything but 444. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to see 1111, but most of the time mine is 444. So it does mean something, but there are goodles and oodles and gobs of, sorry about that, internet break. My internet's like, I so I'm gonna let you look up your own angel numbers, but they do mean something. So if you see 1515, okay, more than once, I would be paying attention and looking that up. The universe has a really good way of trying to get you to pay attention and trying to get you, messages. It's not the angel, you know, it's not somebody, here's your message. All right, that's not how it goes. Sometimes you have to do the work. Sometimes you will find things that seem out of the ordinary, like repeating numbers, and you do need to pay attention. So
So what would you say
that is
about like
angel numbers.
with my birthday being its own kind of angel numbers stuff? Do you think that that means that that's a theme that I should always keep in mind, like whatever that means for me?
Explain what you mean by like your birthday, like when you're always seeing like 222.
Yeah, like 222. I mean, what in the year 2022, I turned 22. I so it, just lots
Yeah.
of twos in a row have always been important for me.
So there is a thing online that you can look up. Um, we'll just do cadence. I'm not going to do everybody's. Let's just do cadence, okay?
I just figured it might be
Because
a good
that's
example for the chat.
yeah. So we'll do that. Because I have it bookmarked. I'll tell you what it's called. Um, yeah. How about give me all of it? You know it? Well, you bastard. Well, okay then. Let's see. Let's see what it's. Hang on. I have a site that I really, really love because it actually gives me like 6 words that are also associated and some of the letters that are also associated. Let's see. I'm not fucking with that. Okay. Let's see. According to Olga, I think is what it's called. Ah, it's gonna be a bitch. All right, hang on. Yeah. So what is that one? Hang on. I might have. No wonder. I'm in Bing. Fucking Bing. Whore. Alright. You know, Kaden, when you were here, I probably should have had you on my computer because it won't make Google my platform. It gets me into Microsoft, and I always have to sign into Google. And I don't know how to change that, even though I have told it 15,000 times to make Google my platform in the settings. It always wants me to sign in. And
Yeah, I
then it
probably could have
always
figured
takes
it out.
me to Microsoft. And that just pisses me off.
Makes you use Microsoft Edge or whatever it's called.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. All right. So it's called Research Maniacs is what it's going to be. It's called Angel Numbers, but it says according to Olga, OLGA. This thing that I use will give you every number, whether it's a single digit, 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits. It can be 1519. It can be 1234. It will give you absolutely everything associated with whatever number that you want to look up. All right. It's called Research Maniacs. All right. And it's according to Olga. All right. So let's just do 222 as an angel number. I'm going to flip you guys around so you can see my screen. All right. So anyway, see how it says Research Maniacs. All right. Let me go back. I'll show you the beginning chart here. I need you to go back, please. Yes, it does have ads. It's pretty. All right. So see, it's Olga numbers. It has these little wings right here. It says angel numbers. So down here in the box, you can put your angel number in it. And as you see, I put 222. So you're going to look up that. All right. That's how you're going to do it. All right. What are you laughing for, you jackass?
Me? One of the comments.
Yes. What does it say? What does it say?
It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's probably one I should delete.
Well, I want to know. What's it say?
It's normal white guy that says, "Big dog in the back. I'll come pick you up, bro. You look miserable."
Oh.
I'm just tired.
Normal white guy.
Yeah, we've done a lot of traveling today. Normal white guy.
We were
So
driving a lot today, so I'm just pretty exhausted.
yeah, we're having fun.
And mind your own business. Normal. All right. All right. So angel number 22. The letters associated with angel number 22 is S, A, U, B as in boy, G as in go, D as in David, and K as in kite. And Caden, the 6 words that are associated with 222 is contempt, breathless, morbid. This is validate, increase, and locate. So.
Okay.
So you can look it up, like I said. All right. There's no. You can also look it up as another thing too. You don't have to do the Olga, the Olga chart. You can just look up angel number 222 if you want. So, but definitely look it up anyway. Bro, how about throw himself out the window? See, this is why we don't. That's why we don't entertain idiots.
Yeah, it's okay. We booted him.
Okay, thanks. But anyway, so just make sure that if you see a repeated number, all right, more than, I'm going to say probably around 3 times, okay? If you're seeing it twice, I don't know. I may chalk that up to, I know I said I don't believe in coincidences.
So chalk it up for what, Wendy?
I would probably chalk that up to something about a coincidence, but knowing me though, I would look it up. Knowing me, I would look it up. So, just saying. All right. So, but if I saw it 3 times, I would definitely be looking it up.
Yeah.
That's not coincidence then. So, is the normal white guy really that normal? Probably not, Rick. He's probably a window licking crayon eater. so, anyways, that looks like our podcast discussions. Is there any questions from anybody or?
No, I think say well
Right.
they weren't as chatty during the numerology, so I don't know.
Well, it's because they were probably writing down stuff.
Yeah, true.
That's probably why. It's probably because they were like, "Come on, hang on, I haven't got this added up yet." So that's probably why.
That'll beat me to it.
Are the trolls out?
Yeah, I guess. Good lord, Hella's been on them pretty good.
She's she's my one. All of my blues are very much snipery. So they got that trigger. They got that trigger finger. All right. So anyway, that is our podcast discussion. I hope you guys had a good time. And Haley and Kaden, thank you for being here. I sure appreciate you.
Of
Thank you
course.
so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I got to do a reading for Lisa Ann because I didn't get her the last time. So it doesn't matter if you guys want to hop off or just stick around to see how I do a reading.
Okay.
But
I say we'll probably hop off. We got to get dinner situated, and then I got to work in the morning. So
okay. Well, much love to you. Thank you so much for watching, being here. Thank you
yeah,
guys. Let's do it again. Well, next Tuesday we're going to be on the road. So if you guys want a podcast from on the road, all 3 of us will be in a minivan.
yeah, we can do the car cast. Woo!
Yeah. So next Tuesday, we're all going to be going to Oklahoma City together in a minivan. So our podcast may be while we're traveling, but we will definitely do a podcast. I will let you know with the readings what the next subjects are going to be. I usually let Haley, I can't hear you. I usually let
I didn't say anything.
Oh, never mind. That's because I'm watching the computer screen and not my phone. It's double. Anyway, Haley, I'm gonna block that out now. So,
Beat
make
myself
sure
up.
that you let me know out of the subjects what you want to do next.
Yeah, I'll probably make a group chat with me, you, and Kaden so we can just pick subjects together, I guess.
What do you mean?
Well, so Kaden can see all the subjects, and if they want to pick one, they can pick one too.
Oh, who's they?
Kaden?
Oh, right. Um, but I gave it to you in Messenger. Just forward it to him.
I know, but then, like I said, we can discuss things together.
Well, yeah, but I
Okay,
don't
if
know.
not,
I
it's not
mean,
a big deal. It's not a big deal. I just had to be
well,
easy.
like I said, I don't care what topics you guys just pick. You guys can pick the topics. All right.
Okay.
I don't need to be involved in that. I
Okay.
mean, unless you, I don't care honestly. I like all of the topics.
Yeah.
I don't have any favorites. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. All right. So I love you guys. All
Love
right.
you
Don't
too.
hang up yet to the chat. I got to do Lisa's reading.
Yeah,
So
but
all right.
Amy and Kaden are dipping out.
Yep. See you guys later.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks, Kaden. Thanks, Haley.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love
Love you.
you.
You gotta hit the button.
I know, but I was doing hearts. Bye.
Bye. All right, so it's just me. Let's do Lisa's reading before I get off here, too. All right. Let me put my books up, and then we will get Lisa's reading. All right. All right, Lisa. Road Trip Tarot. Yeah, I actually thought about doing a tarot reading where one day a week I go to a haunted location and read tarot cards at a haunted location. Maybe try to get some information from the ghosts. So I thought that'd be fun. All right, Lisa. Let's see. Did I make the right choice today, Lisa? Was that your question, Lisa? Did I make the right choice today? Was that your question? We'll get there. We'll get there. I know there wasn't a lot of likes, but that's okay. It's just my first podcast. It's going to be like anything else. I just got to get it out there. People's going to have to see it. I don't know. Where is Lisa? Miss Lisa, what was your question, honey? You're welcome. Where is Lisa? Dan, I'm just going to do Lisa's question, and then I'm probably going to get off here too. So, all right. So we're probably going to be. You don't have to come back if you don't want to, Dan. I'll just catch you tomorrow. I told Lisa that I would do her question tonight, and now I don't know where she's at. You're welcome. Hello. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'm just waiting for Lisa. Where's Lisa? Lisa. All right, I'm not going to stay in here very much longer. I don't know what happened to Lisa, but I guess she can ask me tomorrow. So I love you all, and I am going to get off here. I was only sticking around for Lisa, so I don't know where she's at. I don't know where she went to. So, yeah. So thank you for coming to my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will be podcasting again next Tuesday. But tomorrow is just regular tarot readings. So I love you all. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 2 Central. All right? All right. Good night, guys.